Okay, this is the only title because the mic wasn't working, and I just decided that I just leave that in here. I can't stand the Uncle Tom. Okay, which I can't. I cannot stand Uncle Tom. But I'm gonna speak of something different. But that is an important title that I got there. But I want to speak on whether you people. What is the real reason why people don't accept you into their life, or accept me into their life, or accept just your family in general? I mean, or just people in. You know what I'm saying? Is it because they not feeling your energy? Because think about it. You can grow up all your life, and I'm gonna put this in there, Christianity. You can grow up under Christianity all your life. You can be one of those people that stay to yourself, don't bother nobody. You ain't into all the other stuff what everybody else is doing. It's just something. You just ain't that. Um, you're not a evil person. You feel what I'm saying? You do everything in your power is to make sure everybody around you is good. Let's just put it like that. You do everything to make sure they're good. No matter what, you're a peaceful person. You love your people. You love your community. You doing everything. You just trying to do everything in your power is to be that peaceful person. But you still have those people that will live right by you and see you and know exactly what type of person that you are. And I'm gonna say it like this here. Sometimes I wonder, is it really about just you connecting with a person? Like, look at it like this here. It has nothing to do like and I'm guilty of that too. I'm like, okay, I'm this good person. I like to mingle with people, and I'm this good person. They know me a year for living in the community. They see how I get down. I get down. I get to myself. I don't bother nobody. I don't really like mess with. I don't fuck with people like that. I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang around any and everybody. I'm a just a peaceful person, and I stay to myself. But you still have the idea, like you have some people that will still like they'll look at you and they can know exactly what type of person that you are. Oh, he don't bother nobody. He this and that. But for some reason, they still have it in their spirit, in their mind or their mindset. It's probably like that when they come out, they still you still by the vibe that you getting, they still give you that vibe like, don't you come over here. You ain't no well, you don't do drugs, you to yourself, you do all of you ain't all of that. It's not about whether you're good or bad. We just don't have nothing in common and all that kind of stuff. I ain't got nothing in common with you because even though I know you and this and that, blah blah, and you won't even harm no animals, no nothing in nature. You just stay to yourself. You know what I mean. You one of those people. You just good vibe. If you can't help nobody, you ain't gonna be you before you hurt somebody, and they notice that before you hurt anybody, before you deceive anybody, you would just rather just stay to yourself and just you and God or the Father alone. You see what I'm saying? Have anybody ever felt like that? Maybe I'm coming to that realization to in my mind to realize like, are people saying to themselves, well, it's not about whether he's a good person, he may not be doing that, but you can be a good person, never did drugs, never did alcohol, never been into none of that shit. You see what I'm saying? You always had a desire to just do right. Your heart is just really just pure. But people still find it's like it's hard to explain. It's like they still have a problem with just like, well, you're a godly person, but we just don't connect. So because we don't connect, I'm not fucking with you like that. I'm not gonna deal with you like that. You know what I mean? Even though I know you don't hurt nobody, You don't hurt no one. You won't even kill ants. So sensitive to nature. You so sensitive to nature. You ain't gonna even harm lizards, flies. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to kill nothing. You is just that type of person. You see what I'm saying? You are just that type of person. You ain't gonna do that. But it still feels like that even though they could have known you all their life, you can grow up with people and people will still be kind of offish from you and stuff, and you never really like did anything. You just tried to be right. You just tried to do everything right. You tried to connect. You tried every way in your way to be this humble person. You tried every way in your way is to just to make sure everything is on point. Make sure that you're not everybody's good. You go around into the neighborhood. You like you good. You good. You need something. You need this. You need that. And it's like most of all, it's like people, no matter how they know how you are, they'll still sit up there and like they actions will tell you, I ain't feeling your energy. I ain't feeling you. Even though they know your whole damn history. They know your history and they know what you're capable of doing. They can be around you and talk to you for a few minutes and they can pick up in their spirit and know what you're capable of, and they will still sit up there and they will deny you. They will deny you. They will like deny, I don't have nothing to do with this person. And you just as pure as out day. You see what I'm saying? Have y'all ever thought about that in your mind? You know, you've been a deep thinker. You think about that, like, and sometimes you be asking yourself, is it really me, or is it just is it some things that is preventing me from it, or is just that in spite of how you may be, some people say, well, you may be this good person, but I'm just still you're not my type. Is it all the same? Well, you may be a good person, you may be a good person, everything. You looks nice, you real flattered, you stay to yourself, but you still not my type to be around. You still not my type for me to be in my presence. You still not my type. You still not this here, regardless of how good you are. So, do you think that may be going on with that too? It's just like in the dating world, like people feel like, and I believe all this shit come from Esau. I believe all this shit come from Esau, man. I believe that all this shit come from Esau, the so-called white man. I believe that. Don't do y'all believe that in our system that we are? Do y'all believe that our people are conditioned into a certain way? Because think about it. When you go into places of businesses and stuff, right? You may go to a doctor's appointment, you may go to a dentist appointment, you may go to an interview, a job interview appointment, and you may right off the rip, you probably gonna get a good vibe from your managers and the people, and right away, you're gonna tell whether you're gonna be able to connect by the way that person talking to you. You're gonna tell, especially if it's a manager, you're gonna know right off the rip, as soon as the first couple of words when you come into their presence, you're gonna automatically when they go to talking, you're gonna know whether you're gonna be able to work with them individuals or not. It's a certain type of energy that's gonna let you know, oh, I can work through this hand. But it's a certain type of energy that's gonna let you know, man, this is gonna be hell here. I'm signing up for some shit it's gonna be some hell here. Have y'all ever been in a situation like that? Or before you go to a job interview, you already know right off the rip. Even they can pick you because people, when they read your energy and they can see what type of person you is. To them, if they ain't right in their spirit or they insecure about themselves, they going to turn around and they're going to try to find ways is to make you feel um, less important, or they just going because they want to appease Esau so much, and they want to appease the so-called white man. They're going to do everything in their power is to make sure that whatever it is that they trying to, the void that they trying to feel that make them feel insecure, the void that they trying to make them that they is not feeling that where they want to be where Esau the white man is, they're going to do anything. They don't care whether you godly, they don't care whether you live in the right way, they don't care about none of that. They care less about that. And they in their book, if they see what type of person you are, a good person, they're gonna still mistreat you just like for Esau or for the white man. They're gonna do that. And you like, damn, as a child of God, you got to suffer something like this and or as like in their eyes, You right off the rip when you walk up and try to whether you're making an appointment to see the doctor, dentist, or whatever, or whether you going to get checked out and you just had to come in, you were scheduled to come into a dentist appointment at 2 something, or you were scheduled to come into a dentist at 12 something during the day, or at in the morning. You know what I'm saying? When you come up to the desk and you sign up, or when you coming in to check in to see the dentist and all that type of stuff, or see a doctor, the people that work in there, which is our people, the Uncle Toms, they're going to turn around and they're going to mistreat you. And if you want, and the thing about those people that work in those businesses that works at the front desk, they don't. The Uncle Toms, they don't want you to challenge them in nothing. Meaning that they don't want you to ask them no further questions or nothing. If you ask them any further questions, they're going to make you feel like what you are doing, you're out of place, or you out of like is your comfort. Is they gonna give you a vibe like your comprehension good? I explained to you and told you at two such and such, and you said, well, I just wanted to make sure so I won't be coming in here to, well, can you write it down? Well, I just told you you can do whatever. You don't. What's the point of writing it down, or whatever? Just come in at such and such. But you want it written down, so you have proof that you came. But you see what I'm talking about? They will give you a challenge. So what do y'all think is going on? I mean, I know it's Uncle Thomas and all that type of stuff. And do you think is it because they feel a void that they want to feel? They want to feel superior because they have low self-esteem because they want to be like Esau, the white man? Let me know if I'm on to something, people. But anyway, I wanted to blend it in with the first topic that I was talking about. Some people, sometimes I think like this here. Going back to my original statement when I first went live. Sometimes I think it's this here, and this is the issue. It's not about whether you good or not. What I'm saying. Sometimes people just look at it. Look, I know he's a good. I ain't against him or nothing. He's a good person. He's a peaceful person, but he's just not my type. Is for me to just invite over and just have around in my circle or something like that. Even though you're a godly person, you're a child. You know what I'm saying. You never hurt or harm anyone. You see what I'm saying? You never did none of those things. You just, even you are so loving toward people or whatever. It would make you. It would really hurt, and it would make you feel bad if you accidentally said the wrong thing to that person because you wanted to make sure in every way that that person was happy. You good? You good? You good? You know what I mean? You even give them their space. You do all this stuff, but they are still at some point they'll still hate you. So let me know what y'all think that's going on, and can y'all analyze it and break it down a little bit better than me. So I'm gonna get on from my. It's getting dark, man. The day is over with. I'm right here by Greenfield Missionary Baptist Church. That church has been there a long time, but this church here been here. They just built this here like in the early 2000s, 2007, 8, 9, or 10, something like that. When they probably built this in. This wasn't here when we left. When me and my family went to Georgia, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, and y'all watch the video and go back and put a comment and let me know what y'all think of this video and what I just said. All right, I'm out.